Hello, water signs. Welcome. It is time for a full moon reading. This is a reading for all water signs, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios, for this full moon energy. So we're going to begin with you, Cancer. So what messages do we have, dear universe, for all of our Cancers out there, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, for this full moon of March? Yesterday, March 9th, was the full moon. So what energies do you have for all of our Cancers, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for this March? All right, you ready? Let's see what's going on. Ooh, movement, that's good. So you come out in your own reading here. I feel like life has felt like, what do they call it? A top. You know, where it's been spinning and spinning and spinning. Some of you might be ending a job or moving away from a job that I don't think you thought you were ever going to end. But yeah, there could be something new. There's definitely more options coming your way, Cancer, that I think you need to look at. And when it comes to a relationship, I feel like you need to move on from someone and end this cycle. This could be somebody who you were married with, or somebody who I think you thought you were going to have a future with. I think, you know, this future with this person, you would find yourself very lonely in this relationship. And even though you want it to work and you want to move on, you're having a very hard time actually closing this door. But it's very unrequited. You know, so I feel like you need to get out of your head. You know, it's like you need to move on. It's just like this person isn't your person. Even though you don't want to move away, it's not your person. And I think you're really being shown something during this full moon, that you have an opportunity for something else that could work. And, you know, if you stay here, you're going to remain very lonely in this relationship because it's not two-sided. It's a very one-sided union. So I think you're going to have to look at this. And I think your intuition has also been having you look at this. Because do you really want to carry the burden of a relationship that you know in your heart of hearts isn't really that one person, especially when there's other options in front of you? It's almost like this Hierophant wants you to look at all of the stars, not just the one. You know, maybe there's somebody out there that you never thought would be your person. I keep feeling like there's somebody that you never looked at before, and all of a sudden you see them for the first time. I don't know why that's come up, but I do feel like, you know, you might be in that situation and you might see somebody that you finally see as like the one. But you got to close this door with this past. Yeah, see, and this is one that you're not ready to close. You want to, but you're not ready to close. So, I mean, the only one you're fooling, Cancer, is yourself. Truly. You're the only one you're fooling. All right, let's see. Let's get some advice. Ooh, my card wants to be out. Yeah, you know, it's time for you to get control. I see you moving towards your life again, you know, and getting things under control. Because again, you're going to look at somebody and you're going to be like, wow, that's what I really want. Not this past, you know, that didn't work. Sometimes it's hard to abandon a project or a person. But it's time for you to find your freedom again. It's time for you to look at your future and what it is that you want to call in. Even though you don't want to walk away from something, you know, because look, it's heartbreaking. You know, you don't want to believe that things are really over. They are. And the sooner you come to terms with that, the sooner you can move on and find somebody who really is going to bring you a lot of happiness. You know, Wheel of Fortune, it's waiting for you. You know, but you have got to make the moves. You have got to let go. You have got to make the changes. You know, because you can choose to remain where you are, and that won't make you happy, or you can take a chance. The Wheel of Fortune is opening the door for you, as well as the Emperor. I mean, you have the Magician, the Emperor, you have your freedom, you have the ability to have it all. So, why are you going to stay stuck? Especially when, you know, there is movement happening for you. So don't hold back and lose a really great opportunity if it's coming your way. All right? So good for you, Cancer. So let's go to our, who's next? Scorpio. Let's do Scorpio. See what's going on in the world of Scorpio for this full moon. Yeah, on a side note, Cancer, some of you may need a new car. So if your car breaks down, and I'm just saying this because we had the Chariot upright and then it was upside down. You might have gotten a new car and it might break down. That could be a lemon. So buyer beware. All right. So it's really never good to buy like a major purchase during Mercury retrograde. So some of you may be feeling that. All right. All right, moving on to our Scorpios. Dear Universe, what's going on for our Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Scorpios out there. What's going on for our Scorpios? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right. Ooh, Scorpios. Somebody pregnant? Ooh, pregnant and happy. Yay, Scorpio. Maybe you just had a kid. Maybe you're about to expect a kid. But happy times for you, Scorpio. But you're not resting. Why are you not resting? What's going on? All right, let's look at this. All right, Scorpio. Oh, wow. All right, so I think some of you Scorpios could be single moms, pregnant with kids, maybe, you know, you're feeling like a single mom. I just get the sense that, you know, there is somebody out there who's pregnant and really, really happy. And it's something that you've wanted for a long time, but you're not resting. So, you know, let go of the worries, okay? Good times are ahead. So, you know, don't let your pregnancy get in the way of, like, you know, stinky thinking like, oh, I'm unattractive and, you know, and I'm so fat and my husband doesn't like me and I can't sleep at night because I'm so pregnant and I wish this baby would come. And, you know, I think you got to get out of your head and, you know, stay really strong and positive. Because I do sense that whoever you are that's pregnant, you're done waddling. Now, for some of you, you might have a relationship from your past, one that was very, very toxic. It didn't work. You tried to make it work. There was a lot of jealousy. I think somebody was kept on a very short leash. I think there's this effort to try to balance things, even because I can't help but feel that this could have something to do with, you know, balancing life as a single mom, you know, being divorced from someone. And I think some of you feel like you missed some opportunities as a result of that. And there's a lot of resentment. Again, I feel like you have to really stay positive in your head. Because some of you feel like you can't do anything. I mean, you know, you're just really stuck and you're trapped. Okay, I want to look at this from the perspective of you're not pregnant, you know, but this is, let's talk about your relationship, okay? I think there's been a lot of issues in the past between you and your person. And I think you're trying to break free of some of the things that come up when you guys get into fights with each other, that set you guys really sideways. And I think it's because, you know, sometimes you don't open up the way you need to open up. And that keeps the other person trying to figure out, well, why are they upset now? You know, like, I don't understand this, you know, but for others, I feel like, you know, you're just hanging on to this, you know, but you're ready to like put an end to this because you're tired of feeling like you're missing other opportunities with other people, you know, because you're really trapped in this relationship with this person who's got you on a really short leash. You don't want that either. So I think, you know, balance is a key factor for you right now. Yeah, so you're dealing with somebody who's not working, who's very immature, you know, wants everything their way, and it leaves you very unsettled. And I think some of you want to move on, and it's like, I can't help but feel like you're a single mom. Like there's something going on that needs to move, and you know, it could, because you already feel like you're left out in the cold. Maybe some of you aren't working, you don't have a job, you're feeling homeless. There could be a little of that going on. So I do see you moving towards calmer waters and looking towards what you can do to make things work. Because you've got to end this toxicity. And some of you have not been working. And that's put a stress on things. And that's given you a lot of anxiety, you know, because you've been walking around holding on to this burden. But I feel like things are about to come to an end, Scorpio. I mean, there could be somebody comes in, shows you something, how you can start this healing process. I think it's really hard as a single mom, especially if you're pregnant and you're a single mom, you know, because it's like, it's hard to just walk away from things, you know, and it's like, I think a part of you feels like you don't know how to, you know, how to go find a job, how to get up off your feet and how to get, you know, stable again. You've made a lot of mistakes. We all have. I get it. But some things have to end, you know, and you're going to have to cut out, you know, things that aren't working for you, maybe behaviors, you know, change your attitude. I just feel like there has to be a very big shift that happens. And, you know, help is right around you. Everything you need is right there for you. Ooh, those cards are all backwards. You know, so I think your intuition is talking to you. I think you know what you need to do. I think there's light at the end of the tunnel. You just need to find that confidence about you, okay? All right, any cards of advice for our Scorpios? Yeah, let the tower fall. You know, let it all out. You know, because, you know, there's somebody trying to be in control and you're trying to get control, you know, and I think emotionally, you know, you're a little distraught at what to do. So, you know, divine intervention is going to come in anyway, you know, and help you. But, you know, again, it's like, don't feel so down and out on yourself. There is hope. I feel like something's going to come through that's going to help you. So follow your intuition. You know, if your gut says walk into this store, even though there's no sign on there, and ask for a job, you know, I have to believe you're probably going to get it. You know, whatever it is that you need, it's going to come your way. And, you know, as soon as you start to feel better and your confidence builds up, that just radiates around you and people pick up on that. So I see good things for you coming. Just hang in there. No stinky thinking, all right, Scorpio? And for those of you that are about to have a baby, congratulations. You know, I never had kids, but if I did, I think now would be a better time to be pregnant than the heat of summer. So think of it that way. All right, let's see. Moving on to our Pisces. What's going on for all of our Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? Pisces, what's going on for this full moon? Messages for the greatest and highest good for all of our Pisces. Some of you, there's a little disconnect at home. A little arguing going on. Somebody's not pulling their weight. I don't know. Could be lots of things. All right, let's see. What's going on for our Pisces? Yeah, things are not being balanced here. Yeah, see, somebody's not pulling their weight. Somebody's not working. You know, somebody's doing all the work. So, there's going to be a decision made. I mean, somebody doesn't want to have this conversation, but I feel like this conversation has to happen because, you know, how long can we keep doing this where one person is doing all the work and the other person isn't? Because, you know, somebody's feeling very left out. Yeah. And I feel like somebody in this relationship is pretending that everything is better than it is when it's not. You know, this Queen of Wands, you know, they start to get a little nasty when things don't go their way. So you might be dealing with somebody who's got that kind of a temperament. You know, so, but how long can you pretend that, you know, you're happy about the situation with you and your person? Yeah, see, and you just keep pretending, you know, but you're not happy. Look how unhappy you are. It's like you've got to, something's got to give here, you know, because this relationship, you know, its future is in trouble, okay? This queen, this king, you know, I think someone keeps pretending that everything is better than it is in this union. It's not. And somebody's ready to look at, you know, how am I going to make a future? I might as well just walk away. I might as well move away. Twice now that comes up. Because somebody's doing all the work and the other person isn't giving it. So this is a very imbalanced relationship. One person takes all, you know, sneaks away, does whatever they want, you know, while the other one is over here trying to make things work. So I feel like there's a real decision on the line here about whether to move forward or not. I think this full moon is going to bring that up for you, Pisces. Yeah, because somebody wants to move on, even though you've got this whole relationship. They're done. They're done. They're done doing all the work and you not, because I think they finally see, whether this is you or them, that this has been a very toxic union. You know, now I'm not getting, you know, too much of marriage cards. We do have the king and the queen here, but that's very flirtatious. So I don't take them as a serious couple. So I feel like this is two people that aren't married, but, you know, are hooked up. And somebody's just so unhappy in this whole relationship. All right, so let's get some advice for you, Pisces. What messages of advice do you have, dear universe, for our Pisces? Sorry for the lighting. Messages of advice. Yeah, see, like, really, you really want to stay in a relationship that's not working? Walk away. Even if you feel bad, you know, it's like, this person is making you feel weak, Pisces. You know, this relationship, they don't mean it. You know, they're not serious. They're not pulling their weight. Somebody wants to walk away. Walk away. They don't mean it. We have this Ace of Cups reversed. You know, they don't love you. They love you in bed when they get what they want. But then, you know, they're off doing their thing. You know, walk away while you can, Pisces. Walk away while you can. You know, yeah, you guys have history. You know, but I see somebody being very single in this. You know, why are you going to be, you know, hooked up with somebody who acts like they're single? Yeah, get out of your head. You're not trapped. You can get out of this. You really can. You know, because, you know, you want to be treated fairly. You know, and this other person, they're always going to have to come back and say, oh, I'm sorry, and try to make up. I mean, you guys will have a lot of make-up sex. But that's all it'll ever be, make-up sex. You know, where's the love? So you want things to be fair. So you can fix this. You can make it work. You're in the driver's seat here, Pisces, all right? So if freedom is what you're after, you know, and you're tired of putting in all the work here, then maybe what you need to do is really have a serious look about your future. But somebody's definitely walking away. All right, so that's what I've got for you. Did you see that? Somebody's walking away. All right, Pisces, that's what I've got for you guys. So until the next reading, I hope this resonated. If it did, terrific. If it didn't, that's okay. Take what works, leave what doesn't, and I'll see you at the next reading. Until then, bye now.